real quick. I want to talk about somebody who was super clout chasing on Bud Crawford. He kind of fell back this year, but 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, and 20, I think for sure, like pre-pandemic, like 2019, this guy, Gary Russell Jr., was clout chasing and trolling Bud, knowing damn well that he was not going to fight Bud, knowing damn well that he had never had any intentions on fighting Bud. He decides to come out of nowhere and bring up an old story talking about a disagreement they got into between him and Bud Crawford. And he tells the world, knowing that it was going to go viral, he tells the world that he punched Bud in the face and then Bud didn't do nothing, which wasn't an accurate story. It was confirmed that he sucker punched Bud, and then coaches and other boxers broke it up, and they tried to, resolve the situation, and Bud was trying to get to him, and they kicked Bud out of the camp, or out of the off the Olympic team, I believe that was, because they felt he was a problem, even though Gary Russell had sucker punched him, but they were just worried and afraid of what Bud was going to do to Gary Russell. But fast forward to now. Where the hell is Gary Russell? Why is he? See, he's another PBC fighter who is so inactive. Just an inactive fighter. Do more talking than fighting. I just don't understand why these dudes open their mouth and say anything when they don't have nothing to offer, when they're not bringing nothing to the table, when they know damn well it's all talk. No action behind it. But Gary Russell has to be the lamest, goofiest boxer in boxing today. It's amazing how this man went out of his way to try to call out Bud Crawford, talking about he would fight Bud Crawford. When this Negro fight at like 122 pounds or something like that, 124 pounds, 128 pounds, it's 120 something. He ain't even in the 130s. But his little frail ass wants to make people believe that he's willing to go all the way up to 147 to fight Bud Crawford. And Crawford told him, like, bruh, just focus on your career, man, because I'll break your neck. And I really literally believe it. I thought, he was talking about, like, maybe like doing like a wrestling move and slamming him on his neck or something like that and breaking it. But no, after the way Bud beat up on Arrow on Saturday, I really feel like if Bud was to hit him in the right spot of his neck from a punch, he would really break that dude, Gary Russell's neck. He's too little. That's a dude who's really literally light in the ass. Like Arrow called Bud light in the ass. No, Gary Russell Jr. is light in the ass. And it's amazing how he calls out Bud Crawford for a fight, but he has yet to call out Lomachenko for a rematch. The one main guy who technically gave him his first loss. The other guy he lost to, what was it, last year or the year before last? I don't know. I think the judges kind of messed him over on that. Even though he messed up one of his hands. I think it was his right hand or left hand. I'm not sure which hand it was, but he messed up a hand in that fight, and he was fighting with one hand. But I felt like he still was outboxing the dude. I felt like he still won the fight, or at least worst case scenario, they should have gave it a draw. But Lomachenko put pause on Gary Russell at the height of his career. He was in his prime. Actually, he was still kind of like premature in a way, but he was undefeated. He was very skilled, had a lot of speed, but Lomachenko exposed him. But I just never understood why he never wanted that smoke again. Why he never made the effort to move up, even if he needed to move up, because Lomachenko moved up. How you gonna hopscotch Lomachenko and all these other fighters and call out Bud? Well, because you were clout chasing, Gary Russell Jr. All you was doing, you knew that you were not buzzing. You knew that you had nothing to offer and that nobody cares about you. So you use that as a way to kind of boost up your brand, your popularity, and your ego. But then you faded to black again. You've been doing a whole lot of nothing. We see you do the same old workouts in the gym. I mean, I haven't seen you in a little while, but I think I saw you earlier this year on a live, and you were doing the same old workouts you do. One leg up, one leg down, one leg up, one leg down. I don't know why you keep doing the same old stuff, and you just feel like your followers want to just keep seeing you do the same old thing. No, they want to see you fight. They don't want to see you train no more. Nobody wants to see you train no more, Gary Russell Jr. People want to see you fight. And maybe people will gravitate towards you again, because you were buzzing maybe in the early 2000s, but shoot, in the last 10 years, ain't nobody been really caring about you. Ain't nobody known nothing about you. No one knows you, Gary Russell. You're not known worldwide. You are a PBC crab in a bucket, bruh. You operate on crumbs. I don't even know how you live. You can't be bringing in a lot of income. Not that I care about your income, but you spend more time in the gym, so you're not getting no real bag like that. So you real bummy. And I think your mind is very bummy as well. You're a bitter, jealous, envious man who has a lot of jealousy for Bud Crawford. And one of these days, somebody gonna humble you too, Gary Russell Jr. Nobody's talking about you, but I'm original. I pick out certain people I need to hold accountable for certain things. And you were super clout chasing off Terrence Crawford, while Terrence Crawford was nowhere near your weight class. And you know damn well that there was no way that you and Bud were gonna fight unless it's in the streets. And you sure don't want no smoke with Bud in the streets. Come on now, he will kill you. Literally, you will be resting in peace dealing with Bud Crawford, because Bud Crawford don't play with people like that. So I don't even know why you playing with that man's name. Don't ever clout chase Bud Crawford's name again, bruh. You need to talk to Al Heyman and ask him why you have yet to fight. Ask him why you can't get a fight with a Shakur Stevenson, a Tank Davis, a Devin Haney, a Ryan Garcia, or even a Teofimo. You talk all this big rah-rah stuff, but you don't get in the ring with guys that are closest to your weight. And you don't want to move up in weight. So you the one that's light in the ass, bro. You weak. You scared of the real smoke. So you want to stay at the lowest weight class possible to sustain the least damage possible. And to not get your ass knocked out. Because the way Lomachenko embarrassed you, sir, you were discouraged. You look like a little child in there. But don't ever mention Bud Crawford's name again. You need to try to clout chase these other young lions like Shakur, Devin, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, or Tank. And you need to say it with your chest. Stop calling people's names and stop calling them out if you don't want no smoke. Over and out.